everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am the Ink Northerner and this is my pickups for the month of September. Now I didn't think I was going to get so many, but turns out I actually have, and I don't know how. Couple of deals that I've done with a couple of YouTubers who I'll link in the description below, and then just some random pickups. So let's start. So I did a deal with Liam over at Retro Ram to purchase some Saturn games that he was selling. I got 4 of them, I believe. Yes, 4. I think it was only the 4. If there was another one, I can't remember. So what are they? That's what you want to know. You don't care about me rambling on. So first up, I got Clockwork Knight. Boxes are all okay. Obviously they're coming from a collector, they're complete. I hate these Sega Saturn boxes. They're just so flimsy. And then next up is Gex. Now I've played Gex on the PS1 loads of times, and I was interested to see what it'd be like on the Saturn. It looks like it looks very similar. In fact, no, it doesn't. Actually, looking at the screenshots, it's more of a 2D platformer rather than the 3D that I've played on PS1. Then we have Pandemonium. Again, this is another game that I played on the PS1. It's quite an enjoyable game. You can either play as the jester or the lady, and it's sort of a 2.5D platformer with lots of acrobatic stuff in it. It was pretty fun to play. And the last one was Alien Trilogy. I don't think much needs to be said about Alien Trilogy. It's a first person shooter where you're up against aliens. Excellent film tie-in. And the other deal that I've done is one with Ross over at Bohoho, and he sent me this lovely box with stuff in it, but the box that he sent me is actually a Metallica box. It comes from a set of shoes that is, I assume, based on the size that Ross might wear. I don't know, Ross or his missus. 43 is about 10, so possibly Ross, I'm not sure. Just rambling again. So this was for some loose SNES carts, a Master System game, and a Switch game. So we'll start off with the SNES stuff. So these were shown, I believe, on Swap Shop, and I saw them and nobody else wanted them, so I purchased them. First up is Mario Paint. Then we have Mickey Mania, Dr. Franken, Jurassic Park, Bubsy, which I actually have for the Mega Drive, and Animaniacs, because I love Animaniacs. I actually agreed to purchase these before I purchased Neverdrive, so I've got Neverdrive now as well, which has all of those on. And the Master System game was Tom and Jerry the movie, all box complete. I know I'm not looking for box games for the Master System, but yeah. And the Switch game now sees me joining the limited run crew, although this will probably be the only limited run game that I actually own. This is a sealed copy of Jay and Silent Bob's Mall Brawl. I bought this because I love Jay and Silent Bob. Funny story, I went dressed as Jay for Halloween with a friend who went dressed as Silent Bob. This was when we were at uni, so years ago, and it was a fun night. And then Ross kindly sent me this lovely Zelda Hyrule Mug, so I'm going to look to get this on display, and I will display the lid of the box somewhere, because that is such a cool looking Metallica logo. So that was the deals with some of the other guys. Let's move on to the pickups. The first non-gaming pickup that I made, I picked up Akira, the Ultimate Collection. I've not watched any of Akira for ages. I used to be quite like my anime manga stuff, and saw this for a fiver in a charity shop, and just decided, you know what, let's pick it up. I didn't even check both discs were in there. So yeah, it's a 2-disc edition. It's got remastered features. So yeah, looking forward to watching this again. Then I purchased a Mega Drive game on the back of Geordie Slasher Gaming mentioning it to me for Modern Goes Retro. That video has already gone out, and that is Fantasia, which is an absolute god awful game. Absolutely awful. Okay, some PlayStation stuff before we move on to the green spines. So I purchased a PSP game from CEX. That game is Smackdown vs Raw 2008, featuring ECW. It's on the front John Cena, The Undertaker, and the former champion Bobby Lashley. I'm interested to see how this plays on the PSP, to be fair. Then some PS2 games. Now, I walked past this and I looked at it and thought, do I pick this up? Do I not? I picked up Zombie Zone. I know nothing about it, but I was drawn into it. It's got six levels on the story mode. You fight zombies. You know, with Halloween coming up, I thought, why not? Let's grab it and take a look. The artwork on the front's pretty cool. It's by 505 Games. So yeah, I thought I'd pick this up and have a go. And then I'm sure John over the retro kit showed this off the other day, or maybe he showed the sequel off. But I was interested because I liked this show when I was a kid. It was part of the Sunday night viewing, I believe, or Sunday afternoon viewing with A-Team and Airwolf. I want to say Highway to Heaven, and that is Knight Rider, the game, by Davilex. It looks like a standard racing type fare. Yeah. And then I think I picked this up in a charity shop. I think it might have been £1 or £1.50, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Melee. I mean, what's not to love? It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know. It might be absolutely awful, but it's got the turtles in it, so I was picking it up all day. Then let's do Xbox One. So I've done a few, just one of games 3 for 2s, and then can't remember where I got the other 2 from. So I completed the Darksiders games that I didn't. This is the one Darksiders game I've not played, or not played a lot of. It was on Game Pass. It's now not on Game Pass, so I picked it up to play. I want to get the is it Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, Darksiders War Mastered, or something along those lines. There's a pun on Death and War. The first 2 Darksiders games are absolutely outstanding. Third one's a bit meh, but yeah. So these next 3 are from the 3 for 2 in game. First one I picked up is Agony. I was intrigued by the artwork and the font style. I've since spoken to Eddie and to Mark, and both of them say it's a god awful game. So I've got it. I'm gonna have a go at it and see what it's like. I then picked up Rush, Disney Pixar. It looks interesting. You jump into the 6 Disney worlds. Those are, see if I can do them without looking. So you've got The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Up, Finding Nemo, Cars, and Toy Story. That was pretty good. I don't know much about it, but it looks like it might be a bit of fun. It's a Disney game. And then one for Geordie Slasher, I picked up Dark Souls 2. I've got the third one, and I've got the first one on PS3, I think. And then the last game I picked up was Steep, the Winter Games edition. Now this has the base game and Road to Olympics expansion, although I think the expansion was a code, so the DLC may or may not be in here. There's no code in here, but we'll see. It might be on the disc, who knows. But yeah, so that was the Xbox One. The last set are for the original Xbox. So some of these are only ons, some aren't. So first up, I picked up Future Tactics. I really enjoyed the front cover. It looked amazing. I hadn't seen it or heard anything about it. It's got turn-based tactics in it, so it looks like it'd be pretty fun. Yeah, I hadn't seen this out in the wild anywhere, so I decided to grab that. Off of eBay, I picked up a copy of the sequel to Nightcaster 2 Equinox. This has become quite a pricey title. It's listed at 25, I think, in CX, but they've never got any in stock. I paid 42 for this. But yeah, it's not supposed to be a great game, but it was the sequel anyway. I then grabbed this. Now this was a 50p title in CX. I picked it up originally as a case replacement. I then realised I don't actually have it. I'll show you what it's going to be a replacement case for. Now, not three only on titles. Another quick title that I picked up, and that is Starsky and Hutch, the original Starsky and Hutch, not the Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson version of it. It was only £1. I think I picked this up as a case replacement, but I don't own it, so I'll just put it in the collection. The final three games are all only on titles. Let's go cheapest to most expensive. So for £10 I picked up the Jade Empire limited edition. Now it does have issues here, just with the plastic, and on the back same. So I picked up one of those to be a case replacement, and then realised it's a double disc case. So it's not water damaged or anything. It's like, I don't know, the artwork's fine though, so it's pretty cool artwork as well. It's all metallic. It's really nice. So that's Jade Empire. That's also backwards compatible as well, so I can play that on the Xbox One, Xbox Series X even. Again, another title I've not really seen out and about, and that is Spike Out Battle Street. So this is like a volleyball type game where you battle, I think. Basketball, I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. It's just like a beat 'em up along the style lines of Wu-Tang Clan, Enter the Pain, I think. And then last but by no means least, I picked up a copy of Otogi, Myth of Demons. Now this, I believe, I think it's 35 in CEX. I think I got it at 33 on eBay. It's set in ancient Japan. There's a lot of like myths and demons around it. Myths and demons, because that's the title of it, you tit. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It's won a few awards. The screenshots in it don't really do much justice. So yeah, that was those pickups. I do have a plan for some of the OG Xbox stuff. I'm going to be sort of playing through and reviewing games, you know, just picking them up at random, saying whether I feel that you should buy them, given the prices that you can get them for, on average sold for on eBay and also CEX. It may or may not interest some people. Might not interest anybody, and nobody will watch it. Who knows? But I'm going to be doing something with it. Not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but I'm going to be doing something with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. I've been the Ignored, and I'll catch you on the next one.